Alright, the recording should be good. Alright, so, I should probably full screen this. Hang on. So, this. Oh, actually, wait, no, I need to show off the bingo card for this time. So, I'm rarely not. Starting this thing a little later than last time, so I don't spend the last 5 minutes of it just struggling for things to talk about. Here we are with the Bethesda and the Devolver AM, E3 showcases. I may or may not divide this into two videos depending on how much time there is between the two streams. Like, if there is a gap between them, I'll probably stop recording then. What's all this stuff? I don't know. Anyways, let's get to the bingo card and what else I think is going to show up. Alright, let's see. Oh, alright, so Devolver, hopefully we get some Metal Wolf news, like, at least a release date. We're basically guaranteed some Doom, and, I'm actually iffy on if this one will happen, because part of me hopes Todd just comes out and is like, man, can you believe that Fallout 76 bullshit? We really screwed the pooch on that one, huh? What a garbage fire. But, yeah, only if Todd Howard just tries, like, ignores it or completely tries to downplay how good it, how horrible the, like, 76 shit show was. And, other than that, yeah, really only these three squares. Actually, if I get these two, I'm gonna be close to a bingo. Especially if I get what I really want. Alright, anything else? If I get this one, not really gonna fill much out. So, I got the 70s. I am still reeling over fucking Keanu, man. Alright, now, all that is left is to wait, I suppose. Fuck, I still got 9 minutes. I did it again. I started too early. I wonder how loud my water drinking is. I suppose I can talk about what the thing is not on the card I expect to see. Oh, we'll probably see some more that my friend Pedro Game Devolver has going, because they were talking about that a lot on their Twitter recently. Which that game looks pretty cool. It's basically like just one big stylish action machine going on, which, well, you know, that's just my sort of shit. As for what else Bethesda might show off, maybe some Elder Scrolls. Like, it depends on how far along they are with it. I think my brother told me ahead of time that they said they're not gonna be showing any Starfield. No, maybe if they do acknowledge what's going on with Fallout 76, they'll talk about some new stuff they're adding. Who knows? What else? Yeah, other than that, I really got no idea, but that's what's exciting about these things. Get the unexpected, like fucking Keanu Reeves. But seriously, who expected that? Not me. Anything else I can think of? No, let's look here. Does this give me any ideas? I should probably full screen this, by the way. Perhaps I will get Man in Hoodie Simulator. That'd be exciting. Perhaps we will get a bush. I'm all down for bush. Anything else? Oh, we probably will see some Rage 2 stuff, won't we? I imagine, and maybe some Elder Scrolls Online or Legends stuff. Yeah, these the next streams I'll do. I'm starting them later. Are they all done with Stuff for Prey? I basically know nothing about that game other than that it exists, and apparently has nothing to do with the original. I don't know anything about the original either. It seems kind of cool. The original, I mean. The new one, I can take it or leave it. Some of these pictures I think moved around, but the hoodie man... No, the hoodie man still moved. Seriously, that guy is weirding me out. Like, what is he looking at? Actually, wait, if I look at the capture, it looks like he's looking at me. What do you want with me? I'm a little scared. Got some new pictures here. Any more ideas of stuff I can come up with to fill the time? That's a cool plush, I guess. That filled like 2 seconds of time. What time is it? Okay, so got like 4 more minutes. Yeah, next time I'm starting to stream when the actual stream itself starts, because usually I got like a little preamble thing I can talk over. Maybe let's show some non-76 Fallout stuff. Who knows? Oh, they'll probably show some more of that Wolfenstein Youngblood stuff. Which, yeah, looks alright. No strong feelings one way or another about it. Again, you can skip ahead. I don't mind. Oh, the staring man is smaller. Oh god, he's still staring at me though! He's right next to my head now. No, that way I'm leaning more closer towards him. FG Woodgates. You fill me with fear, whoever you are. Open my window. That guy looks like a Ryback. That's all I have to say. Please start soon. Oh, I got still 2 more minutes. I should check that like the stream titles and stuff are all normal. Yeah. I know that looks good. I did update it, right? I'll do that just in case I didn't. Alright, and now I need to do this because I doing that made Streamlabs minimize, so. Right, put your phone in. Maybe Keanu Reeves will also be in a Bethesda game. We'll get the Keanu Everywhere system. That would be heaven on earth for me. Okay, we're actually starting, thank God. Yes, we just saw that. Thank you for minimizing it and bringing it back. Real interesting crowd you got there. Imagine if you watched a movie and every once in a while it'd pull up, like you buy like DVD or whatever, and every once in a while it just pulls back to show you the crowd in the theater. That'd be fucking weird. What do you have for us now? Pianos. I do like pianos, but I was expecting video games.
With a game, there is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
There's probably at least one game that has been played without. Actually, I guess this is called Detroit. I just be. In my mind, I combine Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human. No, I was saying Beyond Two Souls, you don't need to do fucking anything in that game to progress. Like, there is no fail state.
You're always there with us.
So that's a game that doesn't need a player.
Your feedback sometimes challenges us, but it forces us to be always challenging ourselves.
You empathize with us as developers and with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
Hey, way to exclude like the psychopaths of the audience. Rude. Some people don't feel empathy, and you should include them.
I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
And now I'm game director at Arcane Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software.
Now I get to be a part.
Oh, I forgot about Arcane. Maybe we could see some Dishonored.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Who
Now
knows?
I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
No, you don't.
We see you. Because we are you.
You're not watching my stream.
And
I don't believe you.
Together.
Together?
We are all. We are all.
we are all.
We are all. We are all.
Even the people who do watch my streams don't watch my streams. They got better stuff to do. Ah, darn, I did it again. The only way I can do this is to pause it. Not bad. Move this here, let stuff go away. There we go. Could I get copyrighted for this stuff? I hope not. Maybe I should talk over it then, instead of just sitting here in complete silence. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Alright. That sure was a reel of things I already knew existed.
Please welcome Bethesda's Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
Alright. Oh, he was just sitting in the audience, okay. Please welcome one of the only two people you know who work here. We showed you that film reel of all of our employees and you won't remember a single fucking one, will you?
Thank you very much. How are you?
You only care for the mean men.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase.
This is just a
This
Devolver
is a night
prequel.
dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors. A lot of us. And survivors in the Wasteland.
Really? You're yelling that?
Embarked on these amazing adventures on PC.
You remember the
console,
last
VR,
game that came out in that series,
wherever
right?
And however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games,
What we're saying is, we want you to make Fallout 76 for us, because clearly
this year, we want to give
you can do
special
better than
recognition
us.
to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years. And when I first started...
That's pretty commendable, jokes aside. Oh shit, is he actually getting, like, emotional?
When I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games.
I saw some shit in those days.
Because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events.
We do what we do out of spite towards all the trolls.
And getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community. We are thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal.
Okay. So we are getting some Doom. That's another bingo spot marked off. Nice.
So, if you're ready, let's kick it off. And to get an update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
God! Tell us your lies, lie lord. Hey. Who's ready for him, Nigador? 76!
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see everybody. We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios.
How? Yeah, that's one word for
Some of
it.
that excitement impressed you're still here.
Oh my god, is he acknowledging it?
Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you.
Todd, please, I need you to ignore it so I can fill up my bingo.
It's all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76.
Oh no. My bingo! Why are you clapping?
A type of game we'd never done before. Had a lot of difficulties at launch. And we
Did
got
it!
a lot of well-deserved criticism.
Son of a bitch, I think that counts as acknowledging it. Fuck my bingo spot!
The team kept
Todd, you
working on
motherfucker.
it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come. To you.
My bingo card won't
And we have a lot more in
forget
store
this,
year
Todd.
for Fallout 76. But first, our latest game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is an
Oh
early
yeah, I forgot
access.
about this.
And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter.
I don't
Absolutely
remember hearing much
incredible.
about that. Was that good?
And to tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
Yeah. I don't really care too much about
Thanks, Todd.
pretty much
It's
any
great
mobile
to be
games,
here
but I
at
guess I'll
E3.
listen.
And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding your town, it's great to be able to do it wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles.
I'm sure that's the thing people want if I knew what it was.
And a brand new Dragon Quest.
I'm sorry if I get annoying just talk about how much I don't know what they're talking about. It's all I can talk about.
It has even more, but best of all, it's coming out tonight.
Bethesda usually does have a pretty good track record of that coming out tonight stuff, so good on them.
Download free tonight and give it a try.
And we're also hard at work on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns. But most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform.
PC?
Blades.
Oh. Nice. Actually, calling it Switchblades is actually pretty good. That's a clever name. And yeah, I suppose if they just brought it pre-C, it'd just be an Elder Scrolls game, wouldn't it? That's relatively soon.
Yes, Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch, and yes, it's still free.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play.
Look at it play it with one hand. Oh. I stole Todd's jokes, just like he stole my fucking bingo space.
And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yeah.
People who ruin my bingo card are the real degenerates.
We also have some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week.
I can talk.
So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
The Jeff and Tom? Man, okay, some actual 76 news other than Todd just come out and saying, yeah, that shit was whack. I was joking when I said he was going to do that.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner.
And I'm Co-Studio Director Tom Mustaine.
On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us.
Say thank you and sorry.
And helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Absolutely. It's incredible what the game has become.
Sorry, that's my phone.
You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building.
It actually has been a while since I've heard anything about 76, so who knows, maybe it does have some good stuff going now.
We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders.
You get an actual expansion now? I can't fucking talk. How about will this be at launch?
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door. And we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things. Overcame a lot of things. I don't think any
The monster design is pretty neat, at least.
To actually come back.
Are you from that vault?
Oh, it's gonna actually add people to the game? Oh shit, it's actually Fallout. Kinda. That's nice, I suppose. That's an MG42. Nice.
We've been everywhere and seen everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you.
What the fuck is that thing?
Are you with us? Or with them?
Us and them look nearly exactly the same. I have no loyalty to either. I have no loyalty to us, which by definition would include me.
That's That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
That's such a weird thing to advertise for, like, pretty much. Imagine any other game, like, advertising, we're adding NPCs!
And as you saw,
especially in
full
SS.
dialogue trees.
We're adding the things we already had in the games before.
This is a long-term story we're telling. Year 1 was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year 2 is about people coming back to reclaim it.
And year 3 is about re-killing it all.
Characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players.
Okay, that's good. I suppose it would have to be weird for a multiplayer game to add such a world-changing thing and not have some players be able to access it. Like, that'd be impossible to make it paid, I think. Unless it was like, unless it's like in a separate environment from the rest, but it looks like it's the same map.
That's right. It's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you. And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
All new game mode? This thing has game modes?
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins. Currently, there is no overseer of Vault 51. Perhaps you will be the one. We are in serious need of leadership, so I have devised a unique process of elimination. A battle to the death is the only sure way to judge a superior candidate.
This is fucking Battle Royale.
This should prove interesting.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Battle Royale. Of course it is. At least you got a nice ring of fire cover out of it. Okay, so the monsters are still in there. That's interesting. And the nukes are still in? I feel like that would be more threatening than the encroaching wall of fire, because like nukes are like fire but a million times hotter. And also like just a like aura of death following. Like I would rather take my chance with like the like the wall of flame itself does not look that thick. I think I could run through it real quick and get to the other side.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale.
Oh, they're swearing again.
That's right.
No.
Nuclear Winter
Can't tell me what
is
they
a
do.
battle royale born from the Fallout universe. From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course, my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great free addition to
Isn't Fallout supposed to be an anti-nuke series?
We love playing it, and we think you will too.
Like, isn't the entire point of the series to show like the awful aftermath?
So check out the sneak peek and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including
like the survivors of a nuclear apocalypse coming out into nuclear wasteland and then immediately stealing more nukes at each other could do well if it was like some sort of like dark comedy, but I don't think that's what you're going for.
We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
I think you're going for like genuinely like, hey, isn't this cool? Oh, Todd's back.
Remember, everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6.
Alright. Tell us stuff about them.
We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support.
If it's a zipper, it looks like it's a zipper to nothing.
Thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
No, Todd, tell me more about your shirt. I'm confused.
Please welcome the founder of Tango Gameworks, Mr. Shinji Mikami.
Oh, this is probably more Evil Within stuff. Nice. Tell us more, Mr. Resident Evil.
Hello. I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there.
He's not talking to us. It'd really be Ruby Strauss. We're gonna do it anyways. You didn't understand that.
Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Good thing. Alright.
It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal.
Does it have ghost and or wires somewhere within the vicinity of Tokyo?
I think you love it.
Is it? We don't know anything yet.
To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
Wow, so many people. Wow, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
May I actually know about the game, please? Again, just remove all the humans.
Makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English.
Oh wow, she is nervous.
We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. But not the survival horror game.
I would hope it would be spooky. Ghosts tend to be.
In Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter.
Is it ghosts? I have a sneaking suspicion they might be involved.
You have to explore the world, face challenges, to uncover the truth and
Cool
save
visual
humanity.
design.
In the game, you will meet spirits, some dangerous, some peaceful, and survivors that each have their own stories.
Alright.
You will need to ask yourself, it is normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question.
Well, what if we just find ghosts normal, lady? What about us?
Just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. Meet it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Alright, let's take an actual look at this. Those are some good goddamn graphics. It actually took me a moment to check, to realize if that was live action or not. No, the pair. Yeah, that's probably just a CG trailer, not what the actual game looks like, so what am I talking about? I can't let my cynicism die down. Oh, okay. So what it looks like here is we got a bunch of invisible streakers going around. Deviants. Oh, that's not Bupper. No. Okay, I am kind of intrigued now. This looks neat. Alright. Okay, yeah, this looks fucking cool. Ah, yes, the well-known weakness of Ghost, a bow and arrow.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
I like that motto. Don't fear. Fight! Why run when you can punch it? That's how you get this stuff like Devil May Cry.
When I'm not playing Bethesda games, I work as a mechanical engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
Okay.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
Maybe permanently or temporarily, I'm a full-time streamer.
I got a YouTube channel. I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching inmates.
I think that guy murdered a person. Like, is no one gonna question about that?
The game came out. I remember
Either that or he had an unfortunate incident with a red marker.
Shareware demo on
Maybe he murdered a marker.
3.5-inch floppy disks. My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Oh, gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used to.
Just setting foot in Shimmering, the first city that you go to in Somerset, it was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go. The exploration.
I am aware of what a Bethesda game is. I am watching their
played
conference.
Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive. Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
You take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage. Add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons. More dragons.
I think they want more dragons.
Please welcome
Okay, more online then.
at ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyror.
Some people, they're really hyped for this guy. Maybe it's some people who enjoy online know who he is.
Thanks. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Thank you. And I just want
He's not Keanu.
Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the season of the dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons.
Did this spoil what they were just about to
The
reveal?
community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax.
Because I don't know if elsewhere is a thing they've already
Literally would
revealed.
not exist without you. Watching you play the game,
They just spoiled
streaming,
themselves. That'd be
telling
amazing.
stories, hearing your feedback, we understand that you are the most important part of the world of Tamriel. Thank you. Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today. The past year has been a huge success for ESO. More Game of the Year awards, millions more players have joined. So many, in fact, that we
Dude,
recently,
like,
so many, in fact,
I-
that we
I-
recently added more.
I understand
server
you're
capacity
excited, but,
just to
you know, just
support all the new
Lower yourself, Leto. Just take a sip of water.
ESO just keeps getting bigger
enjoy yourself,
and
but
better.
a little more calmly.
Just a few days ago, we launched The Elder Scrolls Online elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, they didn't spoil themselves. I was worried for you guys.
The latest chapter in the game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet,
Oh, wait, they got Necromancer?
elsewhere
Nice.
is the perfect starting point for new
Like,
players.
I don't care what like freaking fantasy
When we
like
announced
thing you
Season of
have.
the
Necromancers
Dragon,
are fucking
we kicked it
cool.
off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere, and we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out the world premiere.
Is it time for Devolver yet? Oh man, I have really checked out Bethesda stuff lately, haven't I? Man, that bonfire party sure went awry. Oh yeah, I'm sure that mask will hide your identity from the dragon. I'm sure it cares a lot. This is a cool movie, certainly. Anything like this gonna happen in game, or kinda doubt it. The horse could have used a better acrobatics score. I bet you don't know who I am, dragon, with my mask. You got skeletons punching dragons, and I'm honestly not that hyped. I should be. Seriously, the skeleton man's going to town on the dragon. Oh, never mind. He's done. I guess it's hard to get hyped for a game I basically care 0% about. But yeah, if you like ESO, this is probably cool for you. Oh, okay, I like that. Was that blast of wind like magic, or was it from the dude blowing his horn? Like, was he playing that hard? No, cat person, this isn't Shadow of the Colossus. Besides, you dropped your sword. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's gotta fucking hurt. Oh. Like, yeah, like bolt in the neck, whatever, but that freaking wing tear, Jesus. Like, nasty. She dead. Never mind. Just taking a 2-second nap. Every time you kill a dragon, you gotta take one of those. Yeah, I was just watching that. That was pretty cool, guys. We'll see you later.
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan.
I missed the chick announcing the Ghostwire thing. She had
He's the legendary Red
she had
Guard
excitement.
Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of dragon hunting warriors you've seen in other Elder Scrolls games. He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold.
Do I get to hold any dragons? do I get to hold their
About
hands?
the return of Sai and the Dragon
That's the
Guard,
important
which will
question.
unveil at QuakeCon later this summer. Before then, keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August.
That doesn't sound like something you do while holding hands, unless the dragons are into some kinky shit.
Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you.
Why am I surprised about people at a Bethesda conference being excited? Of
Something
course
else
they
to
would
talk
be.
about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which
We're making Fallout Online. Don't you already have 76? Shut up! Now, what do you say?
And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Damn it, I think I talked over something. And I don't have anyone watching me to tell me what I missed.
Hi, everyone. And now, for something completely different. Imagine
then.
a classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a
Okay,
look.
you had me, then you lost me at the very last second. Oh! Commander. I know jack shit about Commander Keen other than that it existed back in the day, and that's so... That's interesting. Also, isn't he like Doom Guy's grandpa or something? Like, I do like the aesthetic, but will really that be that interesting if it's a mobile game? Well, that's kind of cute looking, I guess, but again, like, what's like the game like?
So, there's a new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android.
Oh, so is it like
If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first
is Doom
PC
Guy's
action
uncle and
games
aunt?
created by id Software in the early 90s. Yeah. It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game.
Can you actually tell us anything
tonight,
about the game?
As we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And
Alright.
Billy.
Okay.
Twin
Their
geniuses
parents must
who
fucking
follow
hate
in their
him.
famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are
Okay,
of course
so,
funny and powerful,
original
but the
Commander
game
Keen
is
is
also
their,
full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys.
Dad, that's where I'm looking for.
The
So,
twins build wacky gadgets
yeah, it's
from
sure,
household
fucking
items
mobile game.
to save the Earth from certain alien
so
destruction.
in that case,
Drag and drop gadgets. to
one of
summon
them is
allies,
Doom Guy's
attack
parents.
enemies, and move through the environment.
The answer
Choose from
is
a
it
caboodle
Billy
of contraptions
or is
to
it
conquer
Billy?
challenges. And try saying that 5 times fast. The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet.
Don't go to Mars, that's
with
where the
other
demons
players
are.
in battle mode, a real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain.
Okay, this is actually a little
ultimate
different from how I was looking at it earlier.
Commander Keen will soft launch
I get it, I
this
think-
summer on iOS and Android
That
phones.
could be good, I suppose. Who knows?
So, please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all.
Watch your fucking language, lady.
Thank you, Kira. At Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to
Do
Blaze
we?
and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads.
Like, I feel like the mobile games we enjoy, we like them in spite of them being mobile games, not because.
For fans of collectible card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile, so you could experience the Elder Scrolls
Like,
in a new way.
I think a lot of people liked about Shelter was when it was ported to things that aren't the freaking phone.
New features and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match over a cup of coffee.
Oh boy, card games. I don't care about any kind of card games, like, at all. This is gonna... I'm gonna fucking tune out more than anything else. Seriously, you're like watching this reaction after like another one. Feel free to just skip past this because I know for a fact I'm gonna have nothing to say for this one.
Make your play.
Like, I can learn some more about that girl from the Ghost War stuff. She says some stuff for like Okami and Bayonetta. Nice. I need to learn more about her. Well, look what you did. Cause you played video games, you brought dragons to murder the world. Are you happy now? That's why gamers can't be trusted.
See? Dragons. If
I
you enjoy
noticed.
other card games but are looking for something that provides a
I
little
don't.
deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing tonight. Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping. Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2. And now Insanity Rules...
God damn it, this is another thing I really don't care about.
And now Insanity Rules for millions of
This
players
video is gonna
around
be
the world.
awful, I'm so
But
sorry.
we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open world
Bring back Andrew WK, I was like the one person who enjoyed that.
challenges that reward you just for having fun in the wasteland. And we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
This could be good, but I don't know, just something about it just does nothing for me. Maybe I feel it's just trying too hard, I don't know what it is. Seriously, I think the only thing so far I got was that Ghostwire trailer. Wait, what? Rise of the Ghost? Wait, what? This one has Ghost too? Oh. Probably not actual ghosts. Why do people call it ghosts? Damn it. What actual ghosts, damn it.
Meeny, miny, mech.
I got a tremendous surprise for you all.
I'm still not over Todd ruining my bingo square. That upsets me immensely. Because if on Tuesday I got what I want out of that, I would have had a bingo for sure. But now I can't. Like, my excitement for what could possibly happen there is tainted. What's going on, Rage?
Please welcome executive producer at Machine Games, Jörg Gustafsson.
No, more Wolfenstein. For the one I feel alright about.
Hello,
Yeah, no, what am I saying? It'll make me interested.
After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, this year we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games. First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with...
That's good. Cyberpilot.
Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators.
I don't have VR, but this does look interesting.
Cyberpilot will be available this July, and it's playable this week in our E3 booth.
Alright, I'll give it to you. That looks interesting. I do enjoy killing me some Nazis, and I do enjoy me some giant robots. So combining them pleases me.
As I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games. This summer, we are going to be launching Wolfenstein Youngblood.
That's just Youngblood, no S.
With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game. You will have more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before, more ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill.
That lady is unenthused about Nazi killing.
Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend.
It's always good way to bond with someone.
Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi.
It actually is kind of depressing that even after 2 decades they are still fighting the fucking Nazis.
To track him down.
Like really no progress at all on the whole liberating the world thing.
Or you can partner with a pal.
Like did they got at least like one country free at least?
And killing Nazis. Check it out.
Season 2 fucking years.
Paris. Nazi country.
That's where Papa is, so that's where we're going.
We can find him. Together.
I may have an assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves.
So look, maybe I'm remembering my Wolfenstein wrong, but this actually does look a bit more fast-paced.
Stewardesses.
Character designs are alright. Honestly, the suits could be a bit more interesting. Okay then. But we are people, not animals. Oh, okay, that looked cool. Okay, I'm feeling a bit more high on this game than I was before, I think.
Just enjoy life for a second, Jess.
Stop cutting away from the fucking screen when you're not done. I guess if I got someone to play that with, it'd probably be fun.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on July 26th. And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you. And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage my dear friends from Arcane Lyon,
Arcane?
who worked with us on these two Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
I forget, the Arcane were the ones who did Prey, right? Yeah, I think so. So, is it either Dishonored or Prey? I honestly prefer Dishonored, but yeah, I really have no real feelings about Prey, but good for people who like it.
Hi, I'm Dinga.
Okay, seriously, can someone like tranquilize that guy? I think he might be having some sort of nervous breakdown out of excitement.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Okay, new thing.
Let me begin
I do like
by
stylish.
saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
I do like rivals. Are you gonna give me a Virgil?
This place isn't a
So I'm guessing this is Juliana.
It's a prison. Out here, we're trapped.
We're free.
They female again. I certainly don't have a problem with that. You guys used the song already back with, or at least Bethesda did all the way back for New Order, Wolfenstein. You're not allowed to reuse it.
My life's purpose.
Even if you are technically two different developers, just under the same publisher.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat.
Alright.
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am
of what I have to do. The only way to protect the cycle.
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you.
Okay, someone stuck in a time. Is there ever really like a Groundhog Day like type of plot where someone wants to preserve the time loop? Because that's actually kind of interesting. Like, is there ever really some sort of force actively preventing the person from trying to break the loop? And Sheen can't die either, apparently.
Time is on my side.
Deathloop. Alright. Alright. I'm interested in this. Alright, got two things I'm interested in so far. Ghostwire and Deathloop. They both have cool names.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels and, of course, Arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, How you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool.
I feel like swearing at E3 has stopped being cool. It's just there now. Yeah. Oh. Maybe okay, that an actual French person saying excuse my French for swearing at that's actually pretty good.
It's also pretty fucking true. Because we will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Alright. That certainly looks pretty interesting.
It's a wonderful way to get away from all the pressures in life.
I think the sense of community has really helped me as a person because I'm typically very isolated.
It's definitely very confidence building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped being an introvert.
I could like be a hero and do all these things.
You find really...
Wait, how does video games stop you from being an introvert? What?
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a character.
Probably made more friends online than
Like, my entire existence refutes that man's claim.
Bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to.
This is ours helping some people, so that's
now the only
nice.
dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone
Good for you.
who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am. It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big
Hey, as much as I'm
these
joking,
amazing
enjoy
stories.
what you want to enjoy. What the fuck does my opinion matter? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. Did that even pick up?
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players.
Oh, that dude's got Kane. I'm excited for
James
some
Altman,
shit now.
Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
Oh, he works at it. He's probably gonna tell me some Doom stuff.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software. Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were
had no idea
groundbreakers with
Bethesda
go
made sports
anywhere,
games.
do anything, open-world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming. We are pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods
Bethesda
to
didn't
consoles.
fucking own
And
Wolfenstein
actually,
back then, right?
Since we
What?
first brought mods to consoles in
I don't think that
2016, there have
retroactively
been
gives you that
1
achievement.
billion mod downloads
Bethesda
for
man.
Fallout and Skyrim. We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset, held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our id Tech engine. Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based
Okay.
technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion.
I feel like the name's... Oh, a name!
Orion is a
Again,
tremendous breakthrough in streaming
what I said earlier,
technology.
be excited for what you
It is
want, but
our name for a
at the
group
same
of
time, I will
patented
question some of your
technologies
choices for
that
excitement.
optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment. Orion can work with any game engine
Oh, man,
and will improve
this
player
text speak is
experiences no
going
matter
right
which
over
game
my
you're
head.
playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So, how does Orion work?
The exciting game streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame.
I still have no
leading to a
fucking clue
dramatic
what this
reduction
is.
in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
Well, what does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center.
Keanu again.
With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
Now, as with any new computer technology, one must ask the question, can it play Doom?
Okay, we're talking about Doom now. I wake.
Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second? Let's see.
I preferred the way the first guy said it.
I'd like to introduce...
What the fuck?
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity.
Okay, that's pretty cool, I suppose.
At 60 frames
Well, actually, I can't tell because the screen is at an angle and it's not the same screen I'm looking on. I could look like any levels of graphics as far as I know. I guess it looks kind of good from that angle.
For free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because
I'm fine playing Doom on PC. I don't really have a controller if
everybody
I can
could
play
use a little more
stuff.
Doom in their lives.
Holy crap, dude.
And we'll see you in hell.
Dude, I don't even think I was that loud for fucking Keanu. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath.
Even Doom has ghosts.
It is written. It is their time to give penance.
Looks like the minigun's got like a laser upgrade. Nice. Fucking grappling hook on a shotgun? That's fucking awesome. And the fucking glory kills still look fantastic. Well, what the fuck was that Doom guy's face? Which I guess technically we've seen that in like the first Doom game, but not this particular iteration. Fucking love Doom soundtrack. I'm sorry if I sneeze. I might. It was the hype that did it. I sneezed from hype. God damn it! I do it again. Nope. I'm holding it back. I cannot wait for that game. I usually play Doom on stream sometime. Or should I start with like the originals and then go to 2016?
Thank you so much.
I don't own Doom 3 though.
I'm Marty Stratton, the
I'll figure
executive
something out.
producer of Doom Eternal. And thank you.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director.
That guy was there last year, but he didn't have a beard, right? 'Cause I remember him standing the same way and smiling.
We're not just building a world for Doom, it's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons. And your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions. To locations
I do like crossing
never
dimensions.
seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell.
Wait, what's that first part?
Homeworld and beyond.
Yeah.
We're gonna be fucking up angels? Or will be angels fucking shit up with
To
us?
see and discover.
Oh.
But Doom is first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
Absolutely.
Woo guy, you can say it, you can be loud now.
Of course, the challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign.
I wanted to bring back the snap map stuff from last time. That is a lot of HUD stuff. I do like how this HUD looks more than the 2016 one, actually. It's more colorful. This does seem to be some sort of like challenge thing, so... Yeah, I'm thinking it is some more snap maps stuff. Yeah, that's what it's called. Alright, this looks interesting. I need to replay 2016. Zoom back in! I don't care about the crowd!
Thanks. You know, it's so important to us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play.
My eyes, something in my eye.
Some of you won't have to wait too long.
Hmm?
If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight...
Oh.
You'll have a chance to play it immediately following the show.
I'm in my room. I feel left out. God, I'm sneaking off the camera, aren't I?
For those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week. Yeah.
Your yas are allowed now.
Let's see how it all comes together.
Yes.
Watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
Yes. Alright.
Charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Oh wait, shit, is that Mars they're pointing at? Did the fucking planet split open? Because that looks fucking awesome. I like that new model for the shotgun. Oh my god, are the guns just floating around like old school arena stuff? That's amazing. Oh! Is that the old school plasma rifle? Nice. still curious about what exactly that shoulder thing is. Does that Doom guy do the ugh and ah? Because any sound at all exiting his mouth worries me. Ah, nice. That certainly looks still like Doom. And that makes me happy. I've only seen like a couple new weapons. And even then, I think one of them might just been the plasma rifle, but skinned to look like the original Doom. Traversal options are just nice. Okay, yeah, the oohs and ahs are getting kind of annoying. Who thought that was a fucking good idea? Nice. Yeah, that's definitely the old school plasma rifle. That is fucking cool that they swapped the design back. So again, that I am not seeing too many new weapons, which well, maybe they don't want to show anything off too early, but still gotta show something, right? The demons do seem to be like falling apart nicely once you lay into them. And the music is still fucking awesome. It seems to be swapping into the chainsaw quickly. Is like the chainsaw melee its own like dedicated button now? Oh, Cyber Demon. And there it fucking is. Yeah, that's a good way to end that. Right now, time for me to tune out again, probably.
All right, that was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3.
Don't taunt me.
But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Yes.
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow.
Now I'm really angry at Crowdman because he's taunting me.
Release on November 22nd.
Alright. Alright. I can wait till then.
We're very excited about that, and we've got something really special for Doom fans. An amazing collector's edition. We're really
oh, it's got a helmet.
Yeah. That's an actual helmet.
Oh, I want that helmet.
You could wear that thing.
Oh, I thought. Oh, there's a guy wearing it, but I thought that helmet they just put on my fucking shelf or something. But wait, didn't the helmet that came with like 76 have some problems?
He's already got one on.
All right. Well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear
see if I
about.
can pre-order this.
Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience.
Oh yeah, the thing tons of people care
Battle
about.
Mode. We've been developing this in-house.
Really, that's the best name you can come
and
up
it's
with.
unlike anything you've played before.
Was I not battling when I fought the demons?
To share this with you. This is pure Doom, but with your friends. where 2 player-controlled demons take on 1 fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait, because we know
there a
you
difference
love the
between
different
strategy
play
and skill?
styles of the various demons, because each has unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon, but before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer.
Alright, maybe they'll make it. As far as I know, like, the multiplayer for Doom 2016 wasn't bad, it just wasn't amazing either.
Thanks, everyone.
And maybe they'll do something more to give this more of a life. Or at the very least make it more like classic arena shooters rather than, I think it was more Halo-like.
Fight.
We'll see Slayer's face now is weird.
Demon health critical.
Okay, this actually does look kind of interesting.
Slayer health critical. Slayer killed.
But yeah, like hearing the grunts and being able to see his face a little is kind of worrying to me, because like, what's great about Doomslayer, Doomslayer in the first quote unquote, was that he's able to convey so much personality without being able to see like any facial animation or him like muttering a peep. Like the fact that he's able to have an entire personality just in arms was what made him great. I feel like I'm not be able to capture that with these extra little bits, but we'll see. Alright, battle mode looks kinda neat. You got me. I might check it out.
Another round of applause, please, for Marty Hugo and all of our presenters tonight.
So is this wrapping up then? Because I don't think Devolver is for another 15 or 10 minutes.
Say thank you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon.
Oh, now I'm interested.
Yeah, see what we did
I
there?
didn't give a damn about Quake, but now I'm interested.
We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you.
So did I stay on here for Devolver, or they got a separate thing I watch? Alright then, after that is thanks for full screen. Now let's see what we can mark off the bingo. Alright, got some Doom Eternal. Not that that matters, cause Chad, you son of a bitch. Alright, what else can we mark?
And you do these extraordinary things that we never could have imagined. We get to build.
Alright, that's really it for now. I think I can mark. So
and you all come in and you play and you
I'm gonna stop the recording now.
You help
build richer worlds.
Here, Streamlabs. Thanks for people on YouTube watching. I'll be here soon with the Devolver stuff as soon as I figure out where to watch it.
Shit, I don't have a drink.
See you then.